Holy, 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 the whole earth is full of his glory. Golden proves that God is real. In these last days, are we bearing our cross? Are we living the word? Or do we just not believe that this word is true and not believe in the Most High God? Golden proves God is real. People live their entire lives not knowing suffering, as it is written in the book of Enoch, not bearing their cross. You have people who are reprobate, that don't want nothing to do with this Bible. To be gold, you have to go through the fire of adversity. The book of Enoch explained about the archangels that look after these spiritual things, going through suffering, repentance. There's different angels assigned to different situations. The second is he who presides over every suffering and every afflictions of the Son of Men, the holy Raphael. Alright, so this archangel explained in the book of Enoch, he is over the suffering and the afflictions of man. If you ask Raphael if everyone is dedicated to this word, you will be surprised by his answer, because you either have lukewarm people or you have people that want to be of the world, and you have reprobates that do not want to retain God in their knowledge. When you go through suffering, let's break this down. Sirach chapter 2 verse 5. Listen. Gold is tested by the fire, and human character is tested in the furnace of adversity. Pause. The Lord is comparing a man to gold. A golden person is someone that's been through the fire of humiliation, shame, dishonor, difficulties, misery, sorrow, woes, tribulation. A person that went through that and still keeps this word, still believe in the Most High, he is golden, she is golden. As it is written in Romans chapter 1 verse 28, you have people that and even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do things which are not convenient. Pause. This verse is saying that people that do not want to retain knowledge of God, the Most High just doesn't deal with them anymore, because they made the decision in their heart to not follow God. You have the adversity, trials and tribulations, and you still have people that refuse to be golden, to go through it, to go through suffering and be acceptable to God. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of God, and there shall no torment touch them. Pause. You see, I said before that golden proves that God is real, because each and every person that's in the hand of God are indeed golden. They went through the tribulation, they went through sufferings, and they kept the faith. They are in the hand of God. Let's continue. Let's prove that let's explain more about being golden, being acceptable in the eyes of the Most High. Verse 2. Listen. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. Pause. You might have some suffering or problems that you go through, but if you keep the faith, you're still in peace. You're still in the hand of God. Verse 4, listen to this. For though they be punished in the sight of man, yet is their hope full of immortality. When the word says punish right here, it means disciplined. You know, the Lord is, like I said, that's the fire of adversity. The Lord is trying you as gold is tried. Your heart should be full of immortality. You know, I want to make it to heaven. I want to, you know, be worthy to be with the Lord. Verse 5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. Listen to this. For God proved them and found them worthy for himself. Verse 6. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. Pause. The Father disciplines a person. He'll allow something to go wrong with the person to test them, so that person, that individual, can be golden, worthy for himself. Alright, y'all, people, there's a lot of people that's lukewarm, that's of the world, that's not bearing their cross, that don't know suffering, that's not jumping for the chance to know suffering so they can be golden. Unbelievers, when you see the saints of the Most High, which are in the palm, in the hand of God, know that each and every one of them are golden. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3. Philippians chapter 2 verse 13 says, for it is God which worketh in you, both to his will and to do of his good pleasure. Okay, it's the Father. He's working you. Your gold tried in the furnace. But you also, the choice is yours. Being golden proves God is real. You have those, as it is written in Romans chapter 1, those that do not want to retain God in their knowledge. Okay, the Lord is going to give you over to a reprobate mind. But through suffering, having the hope of immortality, being disciplined in this world proves that God is real. I'm going to leave off with that. I know that last little piece that I left off with is probably too deep for some of y'all. I'm going to just leave off with that. I just proved God is real.